Say hello, baby.
Hello.
How you been?
Rainbow camera.
Rainbow camera?
Yeah.
You gonna work for the rainbow camera?
Uh-huh.
Well, when you get older, you will. But, guess what I'm gonna say? I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not your Peter man. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. And of course, let's get on with the video. I didn't finish it. Today's topic will be about slave capitalist. I know everybody's in their panties talking about Trump and Biden. Okay, I don't get it in politics too much. Politics is easy for me. But if you study a little bit of history, his story, okay, even though you weren't there, okay, just use common sense. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. The eagle has two wings. Okay? One side they say is the Republic, and the other side is Democratic. Okay? They both work together. So who are the slave capitalists? They exist on both sides of the wings. In the middle is a fig leaf, okay, of this eagle, which is a dirty bird, a very dirty bird, okay? And to understand how America works, it's a corporation. We ain't gonna worry about what more of the... See, I know Candy's always talking about the Democrats, and I'm like, dude, she's uneducated on how this country works. And I know about Larry Elder and all of them, Thomas Sowell, okay, you know. But if you're black, okay, if you're brown color, okay, if you got enough common sense, you're gonna say this, what I'm saying. Stop talking about what the Democrats have done. Stop talking about what the Republicans has done. Alright? Stop talking about any political party, because there are capitalists in each department funding all of this. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this and a Satanist at the same time, so I love it. I love the chaos and anarchy. I love it. You know, the capitalists don't want to work together. This capitalist in the Democratic Party, this capitalist in the fucking Republican Party, this capitalist in the Conservative Party, this capitalist, and they're mostly going to be Jewish or white. Okay, is that common? That's common sense. The same thing happens when you go to Africa. This capitalist in Africa, and then they say this is how it's going to be, and capitalists over there, and they feed off of one or two things: either peace or chaos. You make more money through chaos. Is that common sense for you? I don't like when people talk about the Democratic Party too much. I don't like when people talk about the Republican Party too much, because they all work together. The Democrats give Republicans money, and the Republicans give the Democrats money. How much common sense is that to be? You know why you're here in this world, but you're into politics. You're into politics, right? Okay. Politics is easy. Because if you have more people who are capitalists, right, who are good, they don't want nothing to be sacrificed. It's that it starts off with the haves and the have-nots, supply and demand, and the work labor force. It comes down to it. Now, when you talk about race now, blacks tend to be focused on nature, while whites tend to focus on nurture, okay, or any developed brain race of beings, okay? And I'm talking about eugenetics here, okay? I'm just not going to say blacks are more smarter than whites, and we're not going to even say whites are more athletic than blacks. I'm not going to say that here, because I'm not going to get myself in trouble and get this fucking video pulled down for any facts, okay? Which you could do yourself. But you have to understand one thing: if you're about nature, you reduce everything else. All this electronics and shit like that we have, and this 5G and 6G, that's more money for them. So we can communicate. So chaos can occur. We have to have chaos. But if you want the waves, the radio waves, and the radioactive rays, and the dragonflies, and our dragon fruit, okay, you know, it's a lot of crazy shit. You got to stop thinking about what the Democrats are doing more. You got to stop thinking about the Republicans are doing more. If you think about it, you know Abraham Lincoln, okay, was a Republic, okay? He thought of the modern day slave. It started with him. Okay, and that war caused him to be, he's assassinated because he wanted to start something that was pretty interesting, and the Confederates was like, nah, man, nah. Okay, so the Yankees are different from the regular white folks. Okay, those hillbillies. Alright, so that's why we have to have this certain capitalism in order to keep some sort of order. We have to have communism to keep some sort of order. But understand this one thing. Everybody wants some sort of order somewhere. Okay? Because if we don't have order, we go back to medieval time. That's what, now we got religion. We have to have all these things into place because human beings are very a childlike race. But who the fuck am I? Okay, right? I'm Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I said it. I'm Allah, okay? But I know most religious people won't reach this far into my video for me to say that, okay? But if you really want to be spiritual and you want to be holy, you focus on the earth and you just treat each other with respect and dignity. Some technologies are good and some technologies are not necessary, okay? That's just what I see. I love video games. I love the online services. But I like things to run faster. We got satellites. But then some people are getting greedy. Some people like to sacrifice people. Some people like to motherfucking have sex with ordinary individuals and procreate and cause more problems in the world. I think most of the problems come from when women make poor decisions. When women make poor decisions, they begot more bastards. Okay, and these bastards become liberal. They don't want to be educated. Laziness, okay, or you want to say the Lilith spirit, because African people talked about this. There will never be a time when their country become homosexual. Never. And even in Chinese, okay, the Chinese, I don't think the Chinese people really condone homosexuality. I don't know. Okay, I'm just talking about my opinions. Okay, I'm just talking about slave capitalists. They exist everywhere in every facet of every generation and every time. All right. When you got someone with a lot of money, they want to push that money somewhere so they can have an agenda either for the greater good or the greater bad. And if they ain't think about it thoroughly, chaos, anarchy is going to occur. And you'll always have people who want slaves, all right, because they're lazy as fuck, okay, right? They don't want to think about the little man, all right? There'll always be people like that. That's why we're here in this world. So we can explore and experience all those things. I'm a content man. I don't need a whole lot of wealth. And me, if I'm like Mahatma Gandhi or fucking Zen Buddhist masters. Wealth brings disaster. Okay, yeah, I'm not. No. Wealth is supposed to be distributed. It's not supposed to be hoarded. Okay, I'm not stupid because I know if you read your Bibles, you know there's some sort of common sense to it, even though it may not be no evidence somewhere. I'm pretty sure that if you have a whole lot of fucking money, there's a guilty conscience right in the back, like telling you, oh, I wish I can help everybody. But you can't. You can't do that, right? Because you're wealthy. Like me, I feel a slight guilty conscience because I'm living in America. More than those underdeveloped countries out there, right? Because I can't help them all. Okay, I do. I'm a missionary. And you don't know that. You didn't know that, right? You better read my description box. I help people. I'm a noble person. I know. I feel guilty for things I even did wrong. I know a lot of white. There's some crackers out there who feel guilty for being white. Okay. But each his own. To each his own. But understand what I'm saying. That they do exist. Slave capitalism does exist. Capitalists do exist. There are people who are just in their skin and they feel guilty for being healthy. I hope you got that. Did you get the message? Did you get the message in this video? Did you? I recommend you guys get dentures. Because real teeth is a pain in the ass. Okay, I had most of my teeth when I had to remove was pretty good. I'm tired. You gotta floss. If you don't floss, okay, you gotta really dig down and stuff, and that make the teeth bleed and corrosion, poison. No, get dentures. Both of these are dentures. I even on the court, I said, hey, you're gonna get dentures. That's expensive though. Because you can die if you get all your teeth removed. They say it's that painful. But I made a video about it, and I don't know where's it at, but it's out there. Dentures are better than real teeth. You make a video about it. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace.